cases. Better slow it down. Cold cases. The cases are cold. Cause people get lazy. Old. Hey, cold. 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 Cold cases. Cold cases. Cold cases. Sometimes the cases get closed. Sometimes they get cold. However, we are here to tackle these cases one by one. What is up? What is up? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions. Check out my podcast, family, Restful Revelations, on Spotify and Apple. We are about to tap into this energy. Okay, I think the Temptations, something about Temptations. You heard that song by Beyonce and them back in the day. It's just temptation taking me over. Caught up in sorrow. Come home to me, darling. It's just the words of a broken. It's wait a minute. What am I singing? It's the song is called Emotion. Okay, I fucking fucked up. I fumbled that. But anyway, doesn't matter because, where there's a will, there's a motherfucking way. That's what I'm hearing. Where there's a will, there's a motherfucking way. Through temptation, where there's a will, there's a motherfucking way. So we about to tap into this energy again. Thank you. Okay. Very much so thankful. Okay. Very much so appreciated. Appreciative. Yeah. Very much so that. So anyway, I think you fucking phenomenal. Straight up. I do. Yep, I do. I think you are. Let's tap into this energy. What's going on with the collective at this time? What's going on with the collective at this time, Spirit? Nine of Swords, Three of Cups. Okay, so this could be you could be in this Nine of Swords, not having any fun, sitting in the house, stressing. Okay, or there could be like some group, some friend groups of people that you used to be cool with. They're in the Nine of Swords. This could be you, or this could be some people you were cool with. You know what I'm saying? Some people that you shared a drink with. You may have, just had a little fun with, or just some people that you celebrated something with. They're in this Nine of Swords, or you're in this Nine of Swords. We're about to get deeper into the situation. One second. There's something about Benny Goodman. Okay, you could be someone who listens to Benny Goodman. If you don't, check out Benny Goodman. There's something about that, something about him being significant. Let's tap into this energy. Who is in this Nine of Swords, Spirit? I feel like you're outside of this Nine of Swords. I feel like, there's also, I'm picking up on some type of window of opportunity taking place. A significant window of opportunity. Okay. And you getting out of your head and taking this window of opportunity. Taking this opportunity. All right. And then it's going to put you in this Three of Cups energy where you're feeling good. You're feeling like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I did my door deals. I did what I needed to do. It's like you acted just in time. This window of opportunity comes and then you act right just in time. And then it puts you in this Three of Cups energy where you're feeling where you're feeling good about it. Also, there is this group that was doing spell work. There's a group doing spell work, a group of witches. They could say they're witches or they could actually be witches, but I see they were doing spell work. Okay, and now they're in the Nine of Swords. These could be people that you work with. Okay, these could be people that you work around. Okay, but now they're in the Nine of Swords. Okay, one of these people in specific could have got a nose job. Okay, one of these people's hair they could wear, there could be a blonde. There could be someone with green hair. I know I got my hair green, but this ain't me. There could be someone with red hair. Okay, but someone definitely got their boobs done, definitely got their nose done. They could have gotten their, you know what I'm saying, what is this? They could have gotten surgery on their butt to, this could be someone you work around. Okay, that's been doing spell work. All right, this could be a third party situation, like somebody you were dating and they started dating someone. Like, say you were dating someone, you were in a relationship with someone, and they met some type of, they met somebody, and while y'all were together, they were sneaking off with this third party. Okay, so this person is now in the Nine of Swords. Okay, this could be ex-friends. This could be people you worked with or currently work with, or someone's freaking mistress. Okay, someone's mistress in the Nine of Swords. Give me some more, Spirit. Six of Wands. Okay, so going back to this window of opportunity, you're going to be celebrating. You take this opportunity. This opportunity could come to you at 9 p.m. or 9 a.m. Okay, you could be thinking about something at 9 p.m. Just getting up, you thinking about something, some bright idea. You know what I'm saying? Your headboard could be near a window. Okay, your bed headboard could be near a window, and you're just up thinking about something. And I'm also picking up on something else. This is crazy. But you're up thinking about something, and then there's a window of opportunity that you take. Also, on the other hand, I'm picking up on someone who has been kidnapped. Okay, someone who has been kidnapped. All right, this person could be in some type of wooded area, okay, where someone has an underground bunker, okay, and it could be in some wooded area. I say wooded area. Yeah, it's definitely some wooded area. It's definitely some, and I don't even want to say wood, because woods, y'all know what the woods is, but y'all know that movie, The Woods. But anyway, let me continue. It doesn't have to be a wooded area. It's an area where there's a lot of, like, there's trees, but there's, wherever this person is got this lady, because I'm feeling like it's a lady, wherever this lady could be like a bartender, okay, who's been kidnapped, okay. So wherever this man has this lady is in some type of area. The grass is dead right now, okay, and it's in, you know what I'm saying, sometimes it be dead a lot, okay. So it's given some type of hot area, desert-like area, but it's outside though, and there's trees by it. So this could be some type of, I feel like it's not a forest, okay? This could definitely be like the woods, some place in the woods, or in like I don't think I see any water near this area, but I do see this person packing something. Okay, this person could have been in the military in the past. This person could have, something about rope is significant. This person, could be someone who drives a green vehicle. I'm picking up on an Oldsmobile, not an Oldsmobile. It may be an Oldsmobile. Okay, so it's not green. Is it like a grayish colored Oldsmobile? This person drives. This person could be in their freaking 60s is what I'm picking up, like 60s area. Okay, but this man is a very fit man. This man was in like some type of war, some type of military. Okay, this man could have went to Iraq. Okay, but I see this man freaking kidnapped this lady. Okay, and has her in hold up right quick, family. And I'm going to tell you how he kidnapped her, family. I'm going to tell you how he kidnapped her. This is what happened. So either they met online, either they met on a dating site. Hell, man, yeah, they met on a dating site, family. All right. And this lady is younger than him. Okay. However, they met on a dating site, but they were talking. They were dating for a minute, like going on dates and shit like that for a minute. So it's giving the energy of someone fattening someone up. So this man fattened her up. This was strategic. This was calculated. You know what I'm saying? This was planned. Okay, so this man could have been watching this lady for a minute, watching her for a minute, and then freaking watching her for a minute, and then approaching her, finding her on a dating site. I don't know how he found, but it's like he seen her before he found her on a dating site. He seen this lady in person. Okay, so he could be going to this lady could work at a coffee shop. Okay, a specific coffee shop. Okay. And this coffee shop is like a chain coffee shop. She could be like some type of she could work in management, or when she was at the coffee shop, it could have been her manager and then her working at the register. Yeah, I just heard the grass moving. So it could have been her and her manager working at the register. Her manager could have went to the bank or something like that when she met him or something. So he came in. He went inside the coffee shop. The manager went to the bank, so the manager wasn't able to see him. But I'm pretty sure there's cameras in there. So somehow they took this meeting. Oh, he met her. Okay, he seen her on a dating site. He swiped, on her. They went out on some dates. It was 11/11 when I said that. They went out on some dates, and then he kidnapped her. This lady could be a water sign. This lady could have blonde hair. This lady could like to wear blue. She could have when he kidnapped her, her outfit could have been blue. You feel me? She could have had on some type of blue outfit. Kind of like blue outfit. Yeah. Blue outfit. I'm talking about matching outfit. I'm talking about it could have been a blue dress. Okay. Alright, this lady could like to wear red lipstick. Eight of Swords. Yeah. What happened was he put something in her drink. Yep, he put something in her drink. Okay. He put something in her drink. And then whatever he put, what did he put in her drink? Because I see the Eight of Wands. Because Eight of Wands is a fast moving energy. So what did he put in her drink? What did he put in her drink? Some type of herb he put in her drink. This man could have like a garden. This man is in the woods though, wherever he got this lady. So this man definitely been to Iraq, okay? Because this man knows, this man knows freaking, this is a cold case. This man knows. He knows different plants. Like by eye. You feel me? Like he can look at these plants and know what they do. Like getting out his phone and figuring out what these plants do. He can literally look at these plants and know what they do and know what type of effect it will have. Okay. This man definitely went to Iraq. Give me some more on this situation. I don't know why I just heard I'm a configure, but I'm going to make sure this is a cold case. Spirit, is this a cold case we are tapping into? Is this a cold case? There we go. Is this a cold case? Yup, this is a cold case. Yup. Give me some more on this situation, Spirit. So this lady was buried, okay? She was buried. She was tied up. She was tied up. She was tied up. This is part of, okay, so she was tied up. So on the balcony, wait, so she was being held. So he was getting paid for this. He was getting paid for this. Yes, she was being held there in that underground bunker. She was being held there to be transported to somewhere else. Okay, to somebody who is wealthy. Somebody who lives at the top of something. Yeah, somebody who lives at the top of something to where the ocean is beneath it. You feel me? And it's a lot of rocks and things like that. So you look down and you see nothing but ocean. It's not like when he looked down he can see, he lives really high up. Okay, whoever she was being transported to. Okay, so this man got paid to do this. Okay, that's what this man do. So after this man got out of the war and things like that, that's what job he took on. He took on this is giving very much so trafficking. You feel me? He took on that. All right, and he made a lot of money doing it. So it wasn't even, and he do this a lot. So it wasn't even like he liked her. He had no physical, maybe he had a little physical attraction to her, but it was, that. It wasn't nothing more than that. It wasn't like, he didn't sleep with her or nothing. Because I'm hearing it, and I know it sounds horrible, but what I'm hearing, family, is that if he would have slept, because they viewed her as, she's being viewed as a product, okay? That's like having a car, trying to sell a car, and someone hits the car, and then the value goes down. So he's like, he can't he can't do anything to her because the value would go down, okay? So she was being taken to somebody high up somewhere, and yeah, so she didn't lose her life underground in that bunker. That was just for the time being until she went to this place, okay, or this man who has nice rugs. He has nice rugs, family. This man had nice rugs, real nice rugs, antique art, elevator in his house. He live at the top floor, but all of that is his home. You feel me? He's all the way at the top, but the elevator takes him down. You're all the way at the top and you can see all the water. You could just see the ocean. You could just see the ocean. And there's rocks. I literally freaking had a dream about this 2 nights in a row. 2 nights in a row, I had a dream about this. So and it was so crazy, family. So so it's coming back. Because I was trying to figure out who she was back then when I had a dream about her. But now it's coming back. I didn't know all this. You know what I'm saying? I just woke up, family. Not woke up. That's crazy. I said woke up and it was a dream. But damn, it was like I was there. So I seen everything go down. Okay, I seen everything go down in the situation. I was there for 2 nights. And I was, one night I was hiding under something. One night, they were on a balcony. He was inside. He was inside watching TV. He was having a drink. There could have been the fireplace, so it was cold, but these women had on short dresses. They had on short dresses, family. Hold on right quick. All right, I'm back. So these women had on short dresses, but it was cold outside. I freaking was on the balcony. There was a balcony out there. I heard them talking. I heard them. She was tired. She threatened. She acted like she was going to jump off the balcony. The first dream that I had, she acted like she was going to jump off the balcony. Like she was like standing on that. And I'm telling you, it's water down there. A whole lot of water, family. Like big body of water. Big ocean. You feel me? And she's standing up because she's tired. She was tired of selling herself, family. So she was like, fuck, I'm done with this shit. I always remember she's like, she did not come from that type of background. She worked at a coffee shop. You know what I mean? So she could have been, she was young, working at a coffee shop. She could have been about to be going like on her way to college. And then she gets kidnapped and then transported somewhere else. This lady had blonde hair. So she either college or she was in high school working at a coffee shop. She gets transported there. I somehow time travel, time loop, time jump. I'm like the jumper. That's really what it's given. I jumped, family, into that scene. And she had enough. I just remember I was shooketh. I was shaken up. She had enough though. So she was like, I want to jump. I don't want to do this anymore. So I'm hiding under I feel like I was hiding under some table. And it's so crazy, family, because when I was younger, that's what I would do when scary people would come around. You feel me? When the energy was off, with people would come over when I lived with my grandma, my great grandma. I was a kid, I was little. I would go hide under the table, thinking, feeling like that was going to protect me from whatever energy, that came over to see my grandma, my great grandma. So I go hide under the table You know what I'm saying? Because they would always want to talk. You know what I'm saying? I was young and shit like that, but they would always want to talk. But they always had these spirits on them. They had so many spirits attached to them because of the things that they were doing in the streets. Then they would come to my great grandma's house for seeking solace. Kind of like getting there, trying to wipe their sins away or something like that. You feel me? So when I went in that situation, when I had that dream, I remember myself under the table because I was scared. I was scared. Like, where the fuck am I? This lady is trying to freaking take her life. You know what I'm saying? Where am I? So that's what happened the first night. They freaking gang up on her. They ganged up on her on that balcony, family. And I'm under the table. Because I don't know what the fuck is going on. So they gang up on her, family. They get her to come down. They whoop her ass. They beat her up, family. Next night, I'm down the ride. Something in me made it to where, I don't know, I was down the ride the next night. When the dream came again, I knew that this was like something urgent, because when I have the same dream twice and the motherfuckers show back up, then I know they really need something from me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I was down the ride that night. So it was like it happened again, but it was another option to take. You feel me? So the first option was me, the first dream, I was scared. So I didn't do anything. I watched. Second dream, which I was at the same spot, same place. I came from under the table and I helped her. Then I remember him asking where she's at because it was time for her to be seen. It was time for her to be seen. It was because somebody was there to see her, to purchase her. Okay? Somebody was there to purchase her. That's all I remember from the dream, family. But this is this same lady coming back up right now. And that dream happened like either a year and a half ago to 2 years ago. I had that dream about this lady. And I went to searching, family. I went on the internet, researching, trying to figure out who this lady was. You know what I'm saying? Because I just wanted to know. So this is a cold case. This is a case of someone who had a family who loved him, who was at working. Their manager went and to the bank to do whatever they do at the bank, exchange money, deposit money, whatever they do. You feel me? And then this man came in. But I said earlier the man met her. So the man maybe did not meet her on the internet. He may didn't meet her on... How did he meet her? Did he meet her on the internet, spirit? Because if he met her on the internet, then how the fuck... Yeah, he did meet her on the internet. He did meet her on the internet. He did. He did. He met her on the internet. He met her on the internet. So, he came in wherever she was working. He came in there. And then he took it further to meet her on the internet. But was it planned? That's what I want to know. Was it planned, spirit? Was it planned? Were they already mapping her out? Yeah, it was planned. She was already being mapped out. So now this puts me in the mind of... See, we're getting deeper into the situation because The manager left. Just so happened the manager leave and this man comes in after. So the manager could have had something to do with this. The manager could have been one of the prostitutes, one of the workers. She could have been the one who, they send the woman out to, get comfortable, you know what I'm saying, with the other women, whatever. I mean, that's what I feel like. I've heard that too, like in multiple cases. You feel me? When it comes to trafficking, it's always a woman that tries to approach another woman to make him feel more comfortable. You feel me? Man, this shit crazy, man. It is crazy because now I'm having right now I'm having a vision of something that happened years ago. There was this one time, I know this is, this is a crazy freaking, this is, this is a crazy Tales from the Grave, but hey, this is all a part of Tales from the Grave. Anyway, y'all, I fucks with you the long way, but listen, another thing that happened to me, I remember back in the day, I was literally walking to go find a job. Okay, I was looking for a job and I seen these two women. They drove up on me. They asked me if they could give me a ride, man. And I said, no. No, you cannot give me no ride. It was kind of like they was begging, begging me to begging to give me a ride and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It was a far walk, but I said, no, I'm good. All right, I'm good. Crazy thing is, years later, man, I wasn't walking. I had a car by then. So years later, I wasn't walking. I had a car, and they pulled up on me. What happened? My car. Something happened with my car where I stopped. Something happened to where I stopped. I was parked. Or I think there was maybe I was going in Dollar General, Family Dollar or something like that. And I was coming out of the car. I was coming out. And maybe I was changed because I was going to school at that time for nails. So I was taking off my little jacket thingy, my little vest thingy. And yeah, because either I was taking it off or I was putting it on. All right. And then the same two ladies drove up on me and asked me if I was okay, if I needed their help. Years later. So it could have been two ladies that were a part of this situation. Two ladies that were a part of, two ladies. Yep. That worked with her. Both these two ladies worked with her. They were a part of it. Because I just started, and right now it's feeling really heavy right now. I'm feeling like I'm being watched right now. Like, real talk. I'm feeling like I'm being zoomed in on. Like, real talk. That's how I feel right now. I feel like I'm being zoomed in on. So that's giving me I just feel like so many eyes are on me right now. What is this? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they planned it. 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 So it was all a plan to get her and sell her. Anything else, Spirit, before I go? Because this energy is heavy. What happened to her? What happened to her? What happened to her, Spirit? Oh, the water. So she jumped. She jumped. She jumped. She jumped. She jumped. She jumped to her ending. So, I wonder why I had to dream 2 nights in a row. The first night she was attempting to jump and they grabbed her. And they abused her. The second night, we fought. She ended up jumping. Pay attention, family. Pay attention. Always pay attention. When they think you're not watching, make sure you're watching.